We are in the times now where as though people got to learn to shut their mouth and stop trying to threaten people or make fun of people, especially during down times. People will not forget. And next thing you know, when you're not looking for it, the devil will be at your doorstep. I want to talk about something that was crazy that took place a couple days ago in Chicago. Not only that it took place, it was something that was caught on phone footage that made the world realize how crazy it is to live in today's society when you got these young bulls walking around being vigilantes, just opening fire. I'm not going to say they opening fire on just anybody. They got targets. But the problem is what this was not only caught on footage, it showed you just how reckless these dudes were. I'm gonna show you right here. You see this incident right here? This incident right here. So I'm gonna show you what actually happened when they show it like from the beginning to the end.
Before I get into this.
Now, when you see something like that, it make you think to yourself, it's no way possible that something like this is actually happening in today's world we in today. But this is the sad part. This is the reality check that a lot of people starting to realize that nobody is safe out here. Not only we're not safe, but this shows you nobody is off limits. And I'm gonna tell you right here, like I want you to hear this.
Imagine driving with your family and bullets start raining down, then you see your baby in the back seat. On Wednesday around 1:25 p.m. on the south side of Chicago, in the Gresham neighborhood, police say a 26-year-old mother and a 27-year-old man were inside their vehicle on the 7900 block of South May Street when someone opened fire on them. According to Chicago police, 2 people were shot inside the car. And despite the chaos of gunfire, a baby in the back seat was completely unharmed. The mother was struck multiple times and later died at the hospital. Officials confirmed while the man was shot in the buttocks and arm and is expected to recover. After the shooting, the vehicle crashed into a van. Witnesses reported dozens of shots fired. Police have not made any arrests yet and are asking.
Now, the one thing you might say to yourself, why would anybody open fire on somebody just like that? It looked like when you look at the footage from the beginning, you'll look at that footage and you'll say to yourself, what happened? And then some people might look at that footage and say to themselves, yo, that's crazy how these dudes just open fire. Now, don't get it twisted. When you're looking at this situation, it also makes you wonder, wait a minute, what happened? Well, check this out.
Y'all, I wanted to talk about this girl, Gabrielle, that got shot up and killed in Chicago. Rest in peace to her, but whoa. Karma is going to come back every time. That's why you have to be careful what you say, what you do, how you treat people, the things you're laughing about, you know? Laughing about people who are dying and then you turn around and get killed is crazy. And then, like, it's broad daylight. I know it's Chicago. Chicago's different, right? And the fact that she had a baby in the car, that baby was unharmed, the angels were looking over that baby. Y'all have to be really careful because this could happen anywhere, not only in Chicago, anywhere. It's sad, but when you look back at her page, it's like, damn, if she was talking that crazy online, who knows what she was talking like in person? Who knows what she was doing in person? Be careful, y'all, and do unto others how you would want to be done to you. That is all. That is
Now, what a lot of people did not know, I didn't even know. Now, I know at the end of the day, we're going to look at certain situations like this and say, yo, it don't matter. Mm. See, this is the problem. When you talk reckless about people and people done lost lives, not only lost lives, people done lost family members, cousins, their homeboys that they truly love. And you have somebody such as her, when they went back and looked at everything, They say, "Whoa, wait a minute. This shooting didn't just happen just out of nowhere." You find this out as evidence. People end up doing their research when when certain situations happen, it make people go out and say, "Yo, man, let me check out our page because this is sad." And then all of a sudden it turned from sad to what we just seen, karma. She talked about the dead. She talked about people that just got unalive and basically was letting it be known that's what they get. They, you know what I mean? I understand that we're in a world now where as though when we see certain things happen, we look at it and say, yo, it's a baby involved. This is the problem. The mom did not have that type of concern for her baby. Anybody that cares about their well-being and their child would not be online, literally making fun and talking crazy and reckless about the dead unless they were involved in activities or part of. And I'm not saying that her dude was part of it, but I would say, I'm gonna just say 9 times out of 10, I would say he might be, but we don't know. We don't know. But all I know is her comments, people done pulled up, talked about the dead. Just look at this.
Western and Roosevelt.
Cook County Crime Stoppers is offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to the killer. The victim was found during a well-being check that was requested by a high-ranking city official.
But that was it right there. That wasn't it. I'm sorry. I apologize. But but just check this out. Just like when you see situations like this happen, it make you sit back and wonder to yourself, how did a situation like this take place in broad daylight? And so that means that we living in a world now where as though people are just running reckless, saying that get back is going to happen. But the problem is with the get back happens when all of a sudden that person appears. They like, yo, on site. When people say on site, they literally mean on site. It didn't have anything to do with it being tint on the windows. They can't see what kids inside. You know why? Because they don't have any type of feelings towards the person that they're trying to kill. They basically letting it be known that no matter what this person says, at the end of the day, it's a bounty out for their life, and they meant it. Problem is, you have her going and deceased. You have a child that will no longer be able to experience his mother. But you have a father that's still here. We don't know what the father is into. All we know is this. Whatever the father is into, we know that if he's going to carry and act out for retaliation, now the child will not have a father. So hopefully, I don't know if this is going to be a growing thing or something that where somebody can learn something from this, because we know that when you have situations like this where people lose their lives, you have a man that is no longer with his baby mom. She's going. Of course, I'm pretty sure he loves her. He had a baby by her. In most cases, you know what I mean? You would think that he's still into her because they was in a car together. All we know is that he is shot, but he's not in critical condition. The baby somehow did not suffer any type of wounds or anything from all those shots that went off. And what was crazy is when you look at the whole situation, this the part that got me right here. How they just literally open fire like this. Like, I want you to see this because this will make you realize, like, damn, this is wild. Look.
Before I get into this,
So when you look at that situation, you see how they open fire like that? They literally turned around. I don't know if they turned around, but the vehicle was on that block that they ran off of. They had a vehicle that they jumped in, pulled off, and stopped again and opened fire some more. I said, damn, this is when you know when somebody really wants you, they are going to get you no matter what. Hey, look, man, we are in the times now where as though people got to learn to shut their mouth and stop trying to threaten people or make fun of people, especially during down times. People will not forget. And next thing you know, when you're not looking for it, the devil will be at your doorsteps. Damn, my prayers go out for the baby, man. Whew, boy. Like and subscribe. Be safe out here.